Welcome to the channel. If you're open to receiving this healing, just say I accept. Setting the intention just to bring relaxation to your mind and body. All low vibrational energy will be transmuted and returned to Alcyon Sun. Putting a barrier of light to protect the session and everyone who enters the session so their minds will not be influenced by outside interference. Thank you for the like. Welcome in. Welcome to this Universal Reiki healing session. Greetings from New York. Well, sending unconditional love and light from Michigan. Thank you for the likes. May your day be filled with light. This is called reiki. It's a form of energy healing. All I can say is fear not. Because I know the first thing humans tend to do is to immediately go to the vibration of fear. And they do this through all the centuries. Whenever they see someone who's using energy, they immediately think it's something evil. And in the medieval times, they'll try to burn us on the stake or try to nail us to the cross or all type of stuff because they can't tell the difference. Thank you, Sam. Currently, right now, outside my tent, there's a few people walking around, so I can feel their energy. They only come up in the beginning, probably the first 10 minutes of the stream. After around 10-15 minutes, then the main people who watch my channel come in. This is a test of energy. Dark energy always comes before light energy. And for me, it is not about quantity, it's about quality. So those who does not resonate at the same vibrational frequency as me, they will leave. Because my energy will make them uncomfortable, so they'll have to leave. No, I don't need to collect other people's energy because I make my own energy. That is something very interesting. I get my energy from Source Creator. I don't need other people's energy. see, a lot of people, they take energy horizontally instead of vertically. You're supposed to receive energy vertically and give out horizontally. But a lot of people, they take in horizontally because they don't realize they need to supposed to take energy vertically. People call it chi. Also remember, nobody can take your energy unless you give it away to someone. Yes, you can give positive energy horizontally. When I mean you receive energy vertically is, since we have a torus field, so we receive energies usually from the creator and from Mother Gaia through the crown chakra and from the root chakra, so from the base of your feet. So sometimes if someone's like a little bit unbalanced, I see a lot of people do this. What they do, since they don't, a lot of people, they take energy horizontally. So you might see someone with their leg, like imagine this is a person's leg. They put their leg like this because they're receiving horizontally instead of vertically. That's why both feet have to be placed on the ground. When someone doesn't know how to take, don't know how to receive energy from Mother Gaia, they take from others from their root through the base of their foot. But you're supposed to keep both feet on the ground. That's why I walk absolutely barefoot. Yes, I love grounding. You only receive if you allow yourself to receive. The only thing I'm doing is setting the core vibration, and then all you have to do is match my vibration. So if I'm in a peaceful state and a relaxing state, my mood is a relaxing, then if you match my vibration, then you become relaxed also. So right now I'm just setting the vibration so you can match the same vibration as me. And my foot's getting just tired. Yes, because we are technically mirror reflections of each other, and there's no space and time in between. There's technically only one being. There's one being, and it's split into infinite amount of reflections and perspectives of its own self, and that's what we are. So the source creator, which is everything, and then he split himself into an infinite amount of his own self, but just from different perspectives. So when I heal or transfer energy through my body and you accept with your own free will to match me, I become like a mirror reflection of you. So then when I fix an energetic tear in my energy body, it also fixes your energetic tear in your energetic body. Yes, synchronization. Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. I usually call him Son and Da, or because when I read the Christ letters, I believe his real name wasn't Jesus. It was, it started with E. It was Yahshua or Joshua. That was his real name. But the Romans changed it. And I believe his last name wasn't Christ, but that was just the name of the consciousness, the Christ energy. Yes. I don't really have I don't have a religion. I kind of study everything, a little bit of everything. And I only know this information from other channelers and the Christ letters. There's these audiobook or channeled messages on YouTube, and it's called the Christ letters. No, I do not know his name. I don't even know who that is. I probably have to look it up. So now I'm about to remove any low vibrational energy cords that may be attached to the crown chakra. Just all you have to do is bring your awareness to where you feel energy blockage, and where your attention builds, the energy will flow within your body. So right now my attention's in the crown chakra. Whenever you get like energy blockages or there's too much energy in the area, you may feel physical pressure in that body part. Like sometimes you get headaches because the blood flow is not completely flowing throughout your head. I ask Archangel Michael for your blue cloak of light, and I ask Archangel Zakiel for your violet flame of truth, for the appropriate vibration and the highest vibration. Yes, your aura, and what I'm doing right now is called Reiki. Well, follow your highest passion, and synchronicity will lead you there. Well, thank you for being open enough to receive the energy. Feeling the crown chakra with the color violet. Moving down to the third eye chakra. Removing blockages to the third eye. Removing psychic influences from the third eye subconscious and conscious mind. Removing programs of fear, hatred, envy, jealousy. Well, with Reiki healing, it kind of just slowly, it started because I seen another person doing it on YouTube. And at first I couldn't feel energy at all. This is about a year and a half ago. At that time, all I usually do was just play video games and just go to work and didn't think anything else. And then I had a few psychedelic experiences, but at that time I still wasn't unable to feel energy. And I was like really unbalanced at the time. But in the mental space, I had a whole bunch of anxiety and like worry and stuff. And I just happened to stumble upon I think it was Spirit Pond or Healing and Beyond. I stumbled upon one of their channels, and I seen the Reiki video. And at first, it started off with a little feeling. I felt something like moving across my face, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing or feeling. And I was like, "What is this?" So I just kept watching them more and more because I kept feeling something. I kept feeling something, but I couldn't explain what it was. So I just kept watching it over and over again, all the different videos. And I started looking into it, and I started to realize that it was chi or healing. And I started practicing feeling the energies in my hands. It started off as a tiny little point, like a little point, and I started watching videos of how to feel energy. Like you can feel the energy between your hands, like you try to pull them apart. I just kept practicing because I never went to school. I never went to a Reiki course. I never got a Reiki certificate or training, anything like that. I just kept practicing until I was able to feel it. Yes, well, if you want to learn about telekinesis, levitation, pyrokinesis, telepathy, and all those, you just search up Ernest Vader. He have classes for them, but they're kind of expensive, but they're worth it. I definitely recommend the chakra course. He has a program. I know like sometimes it can be off-putting because he has the mask. He has a mask on, but the mask is just to protect his own identity. Because in his society, like his students, they don't wear the mask, but only the teacher, Ernest Vader, he wears the mask because he had to conceal his identity. But his courses, like for instance, like the telekinesis course or like levitation course, you have to learn the basics of energy before get into that. Like I heard that some of his students, it took them about a year or 6 months to learn telekinesis. So, and that just people just moving things with their mind. Just think of the waves, like your mind drift like wind, and your body just flows like the water element. Yes, I need to practice on seeing auras. I know you can slowly practice on doing it, but sometimes, if we already achieved that, and at some point in our journey, like in a past life, some of our past life gifts will come back when they're needed. So like even though like I can see the aura, but right now it doesn't have color. It is almost like a heat wave. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm doing really good today actually. The energies have been mostly balanced. I've been always happy. I used to like listen to beach shows too. Still do because I can hear the ocean. I remember when I was younger, I had a large shell that I was listening to. Right now, I'm filled with gratitude and the vibration of peace and balance. Another spiritual awakening. That sounds very exciting. They always come up unexpectedly, right when you think that nothing else could happen. Then something completely just out of the world, just mind blowing, just happens. I cannot heal you, but the only thing I can do is just bring the vibration of the healing energy, and then you just have to accept the energy to heal yourself. 1111 is the portal. Is usually when you enter a portal energy. Just a reminder from your higher self, spirit guides, angelic realm. 33 is the masters. Listen to masters. That everything physical in this world doesn't matter. As Bashar say, that nothing in our reality has meaning until we give it meaning. Everything is inherently meaningless. That is empty props. The only thing that is real for us is the experience, but nothing else is real. It's just an illusion. But the experience of it is real. Yeah, the shrooms be hardcore. You can close your eyes. That is another good way to feel the energy. And just closing your eyes and feeling the energy, that'll help you build up your psychic awareness. Because if you practice doing that, or if you just practice doing Reiki with yourself, like close your eyes and practice feeling your own energy, then you can sit like right here in the space and you can have your eyes closed and you can tell exactly where someone's at and how far away they are just by sitting and seeing through your third eye. Like even though I don't see physically, but I can feel. So I'm feeling them, and that's how you can tell like if someone's walking by. Like there's these workers who be walking around in the woods, right? And if I close my eyes, I can feel exactly where they're at, even though I'm in my tent. Welcome, Sublunar. Good afternoon, or grand afternoon. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I think once we get to a point, the third eye will merge with our physical vision, so we used to be able to see both at the same time. That is such a, like, you can sense the person's intentions, so immediately it gets foiled. Like if someone's trying to like jump scare you, you can feel their energy, because the second they think of you, you get like a picture of that person in your mind's eye. Like you see them, or you see what they're about to do. Like it's almost like a, I said, like a gift. Like you see a short snapshot of their actions before they do it. So like if someone was trying to like, because sometimes I have a coworker where they try to like imagine you're walking in front of them and they try to go like this, like back and forth to try to throw your energy off, like because you're not walking in a straight line. Um, you can feel their intentions, which way they're about to go. Like if I look at someone, I can kind of tell. I already tell if they're about to go left or right, because there's like this energy ball inside our head, and it moves first, and then your eyes move. Like before you even move, that intention, that impulse, it moves. It moves in their body. It's like a little energy ball, and you can tell where it's at in the person's body. Sometimes the energy ball will be located in their root chakra or the sacral chakra, or sometimes it'll be in the third eye. But it moves, and then you move, unless you pair yourself with it. My third eye keep. Oh, I missed some comments. Yes, you say. I get overwhelmed sometimes being able to sense others, though. It just takes some practice. Holding the light is a good practice, is to remember to always deep breathe. Whenever you feel like a vibration of a whole bunch of fear energy, because I dealt with this yesterday where I had a coworker, and I guess he needed some parts, and he was eminent, he was radiating like a whole bunch of hatred energy. And you know how sometimes someone will just stand and put their hands like this and just stare at you. So what I did is I continued what I was doing, but I continued to breathe in deeply, and then I looked them directly in the eye. Like I just looked at them and like, okay, so continue what I'm doing. You have to neutralize the energy. That's probably your third eye decalcifying or expanding, because right now the third eye is like really small, and then over time it starts to grow as you use it more. It's supposed to be the size of a small egg, or your eye. I need to rebalance myself. Yes, they're showing you that you have a belief system that needs to be overcome when you attract those type of people. They're teachers in their own way, because once you learn the lessons of those type of people, they start to not be able to have an effect on you. Yes, gray rock method, but it's also in the vibration. So like he was like, I need these parts, but it was the energy. Like there was revving up the energy, and like sometimes they would try to attach yourself to your left leg. I start to see a lot of people walking around with their left leg is stiff. Like their right leg is normal, but their left leg is super stiff. And I was looking as like because the energy flow was like cut off in their left leg as they walk. So with that information, I started to feel tingling sensation in my left leg. So I took my chi and channeled it through my leg and through the bottom of my foot to clear out the energy. And then like 30 seconds later, the coworker came out, and then that's when they tried to press me with the energy, and I was like, I breathed in. I felt my heart match his heart rate. It was like his heart rate was going super fast, and then I raised my vibration, and then my heart went back to normal. So it was like do 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 do, went back to normal. And then as soon as I did that, his head just turned extremely red, like this right here. It was super red, because what happened was, since I didn't accept his energy and I decided to decided to raise my vibration to a higher level. It's like my energy become so, like if his energy is going like super slow, and if I lower my vibration, then both of ours will be going super slow. But since I raised my vibration, his is going super slow. His got bounced off and it immediately went back. All that hatred and all that anger and envy, all that energy went right back, and then he got like really pissed off, and then he walked away, because then they had to deal with their own energy. And they think that we're attacking them.
Just as you say, sublunar, like I was listening to one of your live streams, and they think that they're attacking us, like we're attacking them, but it's just the energy going back. The haters are definitely your biggest fans. And yep, and they also really help you. They help you get stronger because once you learn how they operate, you can start to identify. You start to identify. Discernment becomes a lot easier. The only way to truly activate the third eye, 100%, you have to balance all of your chakras. Because another thing from Bashar was like, what part of the garden hose is most important, the top or the bottom? And well, so if the garden hose is cut off at the bottom, then there's no water that's going to be flowing at the top. So if the root chakra is not balanced, the third eye chakra is not going to be balanced because energy flows up and down. Energy flows into the crown and out of the crown, and energy flows from the root chakra downwards and upwards. So the root and the crown and all the chakras in the middle, they all have to be cleared so the energy can flow. Then you can start flowing the energy horizontally. And what you can do as you breathe in, you focus your attention at your root chakra, and then once you get to the full um, inhale, your awareness should be already at the top of your head. And you just trace your spine, and you can feel where the blockage is at. You can adjust your spine so the energy can flow. And then you can exhale the energy out of the top of your head. It is called reiki, a form of energy healing. That is the basics, or you can call it chi, life force energy. Since our phones are technically portals of light, thank you for subscribing. There's another wave of people awakening. It happens in waves. Each year, there's a whole group of people who awaken to feeling energy or in the beginning stages because we are energetic beings. But it's best to just do self gnosis. Just think of it as it is completely natural. It's one of your other senses because humans, we have more than just five senses because we have more than just one body. If you want more information about feeling energy and sensitive, you can look up the channel Astral Doorway. He goes into deep esoteric knowledge when it comes to the chakra systems. He has like an hour or 2 hour long video on each chakra. And he also teaches you how to astral project. And he has a very good book that he have written. Also advise reading the book Journeys Beyond from Robert Monroe. Yep, the beginning stages of feeling energy. It starts off, first we call it ASMR, because each ASMR person, you're feeling their energy, that vibe that you feel. Some people call it the vibe or the mood. Even like a newer term that I see the younger generation saying, they call it Riz, which is, that's like a deceptive version of energy. It's like energy, it's solar plexus energy. It's like solar, it's like the three lower chakras combined, but it's all how you use it, like what filter they're pointing it out. But how I see it is they're projecting it in a like a misleading or a manipulative way, like a seductive manipulative way, that type of energy. It's like the some of, because I know a lot of the younger generation, they have psychic abilities, like they can already feel energy. Each generation they get born with abilities that the other generation have developed. So all the abilities that the older generation developed, the new generation is already born with. So they call it Riz, but I look at the energy, but I see the people. It's like it's like they take Loosh and turn it into Riz. So Loosh is the, if you make it's like life force energy, but in the negative polarity. So like if someone gets scared and they make Loosh, which is life force energy but turn negative, and then someone who's in a negative polarity will consume or take that Loosh energy, that fear energy, and they'll turn it into Riz, which is a deceptive, lower vibrational solar plexus energy. So the thing is, you have to completely get rid of fear, or you can feel fear, but choose to. Like if you're feeling fear, you say, "I choose to feel this fear." You take your power back, because when you do that, no one can take, no one's making you. You're not like emanating, like you took control of it. You're not like spewing out a bunch of energy. Like if you feel fear, you lost a little bit of energy, but then you be like, um, you feel the fear, you don't want the loop to keep going, so you say, I feel fear because I choose, there's a belief system that it serves me. Okay, you said solar plexus energy, can it be negative? It depends on the filter system. See, there's negative and positive because there's duality in this universe that we live in. And yes, well, there's always going to be someone who's trying to flip the energy around. So going back to the solar plexus energy, this is what they say: you have divine masculine, divine feminine energy, but then you can have the opposite. And so like a negative solar plexus energy It's like, how could I explain this? A negative solar plexus energy would be like energy that's not flowing, it's stagnant. And it's all how you use it. It's how they use the energy. So solar plexus, it's like it's where the ego mind really likes to sit in, because it's that energy that gives you confidence, right? The energy that makes you, if see, I say like a negative version of the solar plexus energy will be a person who acting like they're better than someone else, like their chest is overly extended outwards, like they're looking down on people. I would say that's like a negative version of the solar plexus. A negative version of the sacral chakra is someone who's way overly over sexual and way lustful for other people and have like envy and jealousy. And the negative root chakra will be someone who's always in a lack mentality and always seeking material objects. So they're looking, instead of connecting to the ground and grounding themselves, it's in a negative polarity. So they're looking for external. So they start to buy like a whole bunch of external things, looking for things to bring them peace, but it won't bring them peace. So I say those are those are the three chakras that not mostly like 90% of the people who are not awake. Those are the chakras they're usually in. And it also goes for like a negative heart, negative throat chakra, a negative third eye. It's all how you use the chakras. So I want to say the chakra isn't negative. It's just how you use it. It can be used in a negative way. Reiki is really interesting for me. I use Shehin, which is an Egyptian healing system, and it goes into the nine parts of the soul. I know that Jesus, when he was younger, he went to Egyptian healing school, and that's where he learned Reiki from, and the Egyptians and what's it called? Because he traveled, like they didn't talk about like what he did from like when he was 12. No, he went into like the secret at the time, in that era. He went into the secret arts, because when Jesus came to the earth, he was unconscious also, but also he was a highly evolved soul. All you can do is to send compassion to those type of people, or those people, because they feel lost and they're looking for, they don't know how to ask for I'll say unconditional love. And so the only way they know how to is by in the form of creating loosh, which is lower. Since the vibration is super high, they need to lower the vibration so they can be able to receive it. So like if you're in a really high vibration and someone a low vibration tries to consume some of your energy, they'll start choking and coughing out of nowhere because the energy is too high. So what they try to do, they want to lower your vibration so your vibration can be at their level, because they can't consume energy that's higher than theirs, because it will literally force them to see their shadow self. So that's why the darkness, they don't like to be around light energy. It's not good for them. If you want to know about Lush, you can look up the Dark Alchemist. She has a whole video on it. I did not know that. I'm learning something new every day. What time is it? 3:03. 3:03. It's probably almost time for me to get off. I should have started the stream a lot earlier, but it's been about an hour though. So I'm going to go to work and see what fun interactions I'm going to have. My energy definitely really has changed lately. Because I know every Monday, it's like everybody's like waiting for me when I come into work. And then I guess yesterday, it really didn't, it really was, my energy was really being reflective. Because yesterday I had a lot of people on my job. Um, they tried to transfer their energy and it literally just bounced off like hardcore. It was bouncing off like their energy was immediately getting, it was like instant return to sender. I didn't even have to say anything. I just looked them in the eye and the energy went right back. So, but that only really works once you have forgiveness. I say forgiveness is like the major return to sender. It's 12:34 a.m. here. Okay. Yes, it's around 3 o'clock over here. I have, you guys are all over the world. Say Eastern time. I don't know. Recently, I realized there's like some people. There's always like one or two people I come into contact where their vibration is super low, and then a lot of people their vibrations like neutral. So I say majority of people I see, the vibrations like in the middle. It's not super low, but it's not super high. But then there's some people I come into contact. The ones who be like staring at me like hardcore, or like super pissed off, and they be staring at me, projecting thought forms. Their vibrations like super low. Like today, I woke up and I got out of my tent, and there was two people walking in the woods, the area back over there, and like I can feel like the energy. I don't know if it was like hatred or something, but it was like fear energy. It's like you can feel it. It's like shaky. I'm like, oh my. So I just surrounded this area of light. So now I'm about to begin to close this session. I ask Archangel Michael for your sword of light to cut any soul tears that may be in our informational field, aura. Ask assistance of my spiritual masters, removing any energetic stagnant energies that may be left behind in our energy. And ask assistance of my spiritual dragon guides for the dragon energy. I'd like to say, yes, it can make you feel a little sick. It's the energy, solar plexus energy. That's hot. So, surrounding you in gold white light. Thank you. I have a lot of videos Some of the better ones are the ones that are 3 a.m. at night, the nighttime videos, because that's when I do healings at 3 a.m., so the energy is different. May your day or night be full of light. Namaste. I love all of you unconditionally. Have a nice day.